Euphoria is one of the buzziest and possibly most controversial shows on television right now.
Yeah, the new drama follows a 17-year-old drug addict and her inner circle of friends, including Cassie, played by Sweeney. Take a look.
Why do you keep staring at me?
It's right up there.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Kind of spaced out for a second. I wasn't being weird, was I?
No, you're being cute.
Listen, I don't want to sound corny or whatever, but you are literally the most beautiful girl I've ever seen.
Oh, and we have Sweeney here with us now. Welcome.
Thank you.
This is, okay, let's just talk first about how, so I was watching this show last night and I was telling you how it's so good, it's so heavy and everything. Well, let's talk about first how your character, Cassie, fits into Rue's inner circle, who's the main character.
She goes to the same school. She grew up with Rue because Rue and her little sister are best friends, and they just have like the same intertwining group of friends.
So I actually read that you couldn't have been more unlike Cassie in high school. How so?
Well, I mean, Cassie's a cheerleader. I was not a cheerleader. I was on the soccer team, and I was trained MMA fighting, so she's more of that girly girl side of me than I am. And just how she is with boys and friends, she's something else.
Sometimes fun to step outside yourself and be something else.
It is. I love playing characters that are completely different than myself.
Yeah.
Well, the show is, and I'm glad the characters are different from you, actually. Yeah. Well, the show is getting great reviews, but it's also making headlines for controversy, like that whole locker room scene, and we'll just leave it at that. Yeah. But what do you think about all of the controversy surrounding the show?
I think it's just that nobody's really seen it on TV. We lifted this sugar-coated veil of reality, which hasn't really been depicted in front of you.
Yeah.
And so it feels shocking, but really it's not, because this is actually real life.
This is what scares me more than anything.
So you would say this is what high school is like, or a lot of teenagers are out there dealing with on a regular basis.
Yeah, I think that whether it's your friends, your family,
your
it
kids.
doesn't have to be your kids.
Yeah.
It's happening somewhere in this world, and we showed it in a very real way.
Yeah. What is it that drew you to this project? Why'd you want to play this character?
Well, I love a character, a show that scares me or challenges me, and that did that for me. So I wanted to bring Cassie to life. I wanted to work with Sam, and Z is amazing, the entire cast.
Yeah, well, next up, Quentin Tarantino.
I mean,
what can you tell us? Everybody is anticipating this. You're working with Brad Pitt. I know it's all done. What was that experience like for you?
A dream. I mean,
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
yes.
Yeah.
It was an absolute dream come true. I mean, every single actor that I could wish to work with was all on one set with me, which was crazy.
Were you intimidated walking into that?
Of course. I mean, who wouldn't be?
Right.
But then after, I mean, the first couple hours, it's like, oh, cool, we're just working together, and everyone's so nice and down to earth that it was this crazy cool stuff that I got to be a part of.
I can't wait to see that one. Man.
Yeah, and one article actually called you the Queen of Stream because you're on so many different streaming networks right now, and you know, your character on *Handmaid's Tale* kind of changed the whole series. I think.
You played Eden, the young girl that was, well, voluntarily she went into this relationship, and her death changed the trajectory of the show.
Yes, she did.
What was it like being a part of *Handmaid's Tale*?
I mean, I was a huge fan.
Yeah.
My mom and I watched the show together, so being able to walk onto that set and see all these characters come to life on more of a friend basis was like so super cool. I loved Eden. I mean, it was such a heartbreaking character to play.
Yeah.
And it was funny because everybody at first hated her so much, and then towards the end they were like, oh my gosh, poor Eden, we feel so bad for you.
Yeah, because I was like, wake up, Eden.
I know. Oh my gosh. I was like, you were with Nick.
Oh my God. All right, well, you can catch Sydney in Euphoria every Sunday at 10 p.m. on HBO. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you.